What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. So I figured I'd do something different on this channel. I've never actually done this before, but I figured I'd do a review on some pomade. Uh, I've never done a video on a hair product before, but I figured I'd talk about it, shoot the video. As you can tell, my hair, I already did it. This was actually done with the pomade. The hair product is the dippity-do for men, 3-in-1 pomade. Must say, I actually really like it. As you can tell, my hair is actually done with it. First impressions, the smell, it smells like, I don't know, it's kind of like it's like a sweeter type scent to it. That's how it looks right there. It's just like a white, creamy type of look to it. It feels not bad. It feels like obviously like a regular pomade would feel. It does come in a pretty decent size. Uh, I don't know. I guess we would call that like a pretty decent sized container. It's got the little lip there. So of course, if you look like that, it looks like there's more than there actually is. But I actually really like this stuff. At first, when I did it, I put a lot in my hair, and I think I put a little bit too much at first. I kind of found it a little bit difficult to style at first when I first started using it, because like I said, I put a little bit too much. I put the recommended usage in my hair, and like I said, I kind of found out a little bit too much. Second time I used it, I put a little bit less. Found it was easier to style, had a little bit better of a hairstyle, and of course now I put a lot less, and as you could tell, it still styles really well. I really like it. Very easy to use. It doesn't harden up at all. You could kind of still can move it around. Can't really style it right now, but it gives you a lot of time to actually really style with it. I play with my hair quite a bit when I style it, because at first when I first start styling, I don't know the type of style I'm going for. I just kind of like to play with it, and then as I play with it, it just tends to form into whatever style, and then I'm happy with it. And very easy to use, very easy to get out of the hair. I know a lot of people have issues with different types of pomades, them getting them fully out of their hair. A lot of people will wash and wash and wash, and it won't come out. This stuff, the dippity-do for men, I find works really well, at least to get out of your hair. You just put some water on it, a little bit of shampoo, a little bit of soap, and it just comes right out. Which is really nice. It doesn't tug on the hair at all, like when you go to wash it out, because it's like so smooth and works with it in your hair. I of course use the switchblade comb when I do my hair, when I style my hair, that whole thing. I use the switchblade comb, which kind of shows that you don't need plastic comb. I know a lot of people use like Afro picks and plastic combs. I use this, which I really like, which shows you kind of how this was styled with this, which shows you how easy this stuff is to actually work with in your hair. You could actually just use a metal comb with it, and you get no tug or anything like that, or it doesn't pull, or it's very smooth, very easy to use. The reasons why I went with the dippity-do is because the other stuff that I was looking at were just really expensive, and they just didn't seem like they would work really well. This was rather inexpensive. I can't really remember exact price, but I do remember it was relatively inexpensive. And you get, like I said, you do get quite a bit. This is from about 4 days of use, if you guys could tell. And there's still a ton in there. Like there's not much. You don't use a lot, like to actually do your hair. This is what I use. I use about that to about that to actually style the hair. So I use very little bit. I don't use a ton at all, which is nice with this stuff. It's very oily, and that when it goes on your hands, it's really rather all oily and stuff like that. But it's all good. Doesn't harden up, which is really nice. And like I said, I really like that. So as far as pomades are concerned, I'm sure you could even style your cat's hair with it. I wouldn't recommend it, right? Yeah, he knows. But I definitely wouldn't recommend styling your cat's hair with it. It's only for human hair use, obviously. But I would recommend it to anybody who wants to get into pomades for their hair. It gives this kind of, the kind of look like this. It is kind of like a wet type, greasy type look to your hair. Even when you use a little bit, like I said, I used a very little today. I didn't use a lot. Back when I first started using this stuff, I used a lot, then I cut down, and you do kind of get that greasy type look to your hair, which I know you can degrease a little bit, but it's a little bit of work. I like this look to it, to be honest with you. I kind of like that little bit of a shine to it, and I like that look to it. So that's pretty much how it looks in your hair, which, like I said, personally I like it. But as far as pomades are concerned, I definitely give this one about a 9 out of 10. Definitely, just because the smell could be a little bit better. It's more of a, like I said, it's more of a, like a sweet, smells like a sweeter type shampoo, basically. So it could smell a little bit better, and that's the reason why I don't give it a perfect 10. But anyway, that's the video, guys. Hope you like, comment, subscribe, and over much, and check you in the next video.